Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here again at Shabbat McDonough Field for the second day in a row. This time for some women's lacrosse action. I'm Andrew Arndt, and I'm joined by, as always, Michael Gonzalez. Michael, we've got a battle of the winless teams here today. 0-10 Memorial against 0-11 Alvirne.
You know, they say that this is on paper, not supposed to be a great game, but this is like the best game to do because one of these teams is going to be ecstatic, and they're going to get their first win. And we're going to be seeing a big celebration on the field today.
Absolutely. In the face-off dot for Memorial, back from her red card, one-game suspension out there is Elma Stitkovac. You know, in girls lacrosse, Michael, right, you've got yellow cards and red cards just like soccer. A red card is an automatic suspension from a game and kicked out of the rest of the game you got that card in. And then a yellow card is basically a warning. If you get a second yellow card, then you are done for the game with no suspension. Stitkovac trying to win that face-off. We've got a whistle already with no time off the board as Stitkovac's going to run this one right into the teeth of the D of the Alvirne. Stitkovac takes it all the way in and scores just 8 seconds in. Memorial takes a 1-0 lead. How about that one?
Are you kidding me? Maybe getting that suspension might have been a problem, but it definitely got her, some street cred.
It was definitely a problem for the last game they lost. I believe it was 19-2, the game she didn't play. But her presence on the field already making a huge impact as Memorial going up 1-0.
She looked like Herschel Walker out there.
I mean, look at these face-offs as well. Not like boys lacrosse. They don't start on the ground. They're actually in the air here as the ball is in between the sticks.
It is an interesting same game as the boys, but obviously with the cards and everything, I feel like there's a lot more one person rushes, correct?
Absolutely. There's no long pulls in this either, so it's definitely harder for defenders to defend, but we do have plenty of multi-sport athletes out here. Fatima Lividich, Kaylee Brunette, Peyton Moran, and Torley Adumene, who, yes, is the younger sister of Mene Adumene, all played soccer for the women's team. And then Peyton, Kaylee, and Torley also played for Torley's not out there. So it's Peyton and Kaylee who played basketball and soccer, and then Fatima played soccer.
Multi-sport athletes, that's how you keep in shape. And, usually the best players on the teams are multi.
Alma Stitkovac, also a two-sport athlete, as she also played soccer. So you're getting the common theme here of basketball, soccer, and lacrosse. As Alvirne's looking to get their first scoring chance, but good defense there.
And I have no
on
idea
the near post.
Who has the ball. There it is.
All the way back to the top. Santiago controlling here for Alvirne. As you can see, this is a much slower pace game. Definitely more thought out. You've got more time to run whatever you want here because it's not as compact in the defensive zone as the men's game.
How about this wind? Is this going to impact the play of the game?
Wind in the sun. The wind is definitely an issue.
They must have to make way more careful passes.
Yeah, their passes have got to be way careful. Really, the sun is
like that one right there.
Blinding me here.
That's a good pass.
Yeah, they're making the short passes, the easy ones that are not tough. No need to be, as thought Alvirne might have stepped out of bounds there, but they say that Catherine Wadden stayed in. She's being defended here in front of the goal, still loose in there and picked up by Memorial and cleared out to the sideline, but we'll have a whistle. Memorial going to move it up. Stitkovac connects with the other junior, Moran. Moran's got plenty of space. Runs it to the middle. Moran in on net, and she could not put that one in. Gets her own rebound, but she might have stepped in the crease.
That's a heck of a save, Andrew. I got to give the Alvirne goalkeeper credit on that one, just getting in the way of that back of the net.
Yeah, that was a really good save. I believe that's Reese Durkee there in net. With this
almost
save.
An interception right there.
Tough pass there.
Big turnover for Memorial. It's Memorial West, correct?
It is Memorial West.
I want to give them both credit,
Yeah, there's not a lot of people from West, plenty from Memorial, but they are officially Memorial West. Is that one sent over the head of Lily Hall and then out of bounds?
So they do a goalie throw-in, correct?
Yeah, that's the goalie clear as Hall trying to get it to Stitkovac. This is also a much more controlled game hit-wise. There's not these
You can't
body bursting hits. Yeah, you'll see people fall down from checks and stuff, but there's not these big hits you see in like lacrosse and hockey.
Oh, I see. I mean, it's still the same premise of the game, though.
1-0 here at Shabbat McDonough. Just 21 minutes to go in the first half. Alvirne has had a lot of time of possession, but Alma Stitkovac was able to get on the board with Memorial's first goal as Alvirne's trying to control it here in their own zone. They do pick it up all the way to the middle, trying to find a shot, but I believe there was a whistle.
Yeah, I heard a whistle too, Andrew.
It's a lot more whistle in these games. It looks like we're going to have a penalty shot here. So how the penalty shots work is it's at the hash where the penalty happened, and she's going to start running in, and then all the players can chase her as she starts to run in. So, yeah, pretty interesting.
And I feel like they're all going to go, right? Yeah.
Yeah, right to the middle. She fires wide.
Wow. That's awesome. I like penalty shots.
Yeah, I feel like they should do that in boys, huh?
Yeah. So is that a standard procedure, a penalty in that crease area?
Yeah, inside the hash marks is always a penalty shot.
Some real speed on this Manchester team.
Kaylee Murphy all the way in on net. Murphy makes the
Nice
cross pass.
And a one-timer.
She finishes it.
Wow, Andrew, did you see that one-timer?
It's a great pass from Murphy. Yeah, you don't see one-timers a lot in lacrosse, but with the girls, they don't have that deep of a pocket.
Okay, so that hit the pocket. She
was just a quick stick there, we'll call it, for
almost a badminton type of situation.
For the second goal of this game.
Wow, that was a pretty goal. I got to say, maybe a top 10 highlight.
Scoreboard doesn't want to put it up, though.
We're just going to pretend it says 2.
Exactly what we have to do. Coach Dave Gocklin, a social studies teacher here at Memorial High School. And on the other side for Alvirne, Pat Meehan, each having words with the referee. Mr. Dave Gocklin, a former teacher of mine, great teacher, great coach, who will actually become a football referee next year instead of coaching. So if you and Kyle do football games again next year, you might be saying Dave Gocklin's name as a referee instead of a Memorial assistant coach.
The first time I say it, I'll reference this moment.
Memorial is able to win the draw. No, there's a whistle. So these whistles are a little bit faint. I don't know if
I heard the whistle as well.
They don't have a quite strong whistle, but
yeah, I think they use separate whistles in the boys. For sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of yelling.
Different whistles. Same game, just a couple different varieties.
Right. It's just almost the same thing as hockey. It's the same aspect of the game, but just the style of play is just a little bit different here.
Yeah, I think in hockey they use the same whistle, though, for boys and girls. That's the only difference.
Yeah. We're going to have another stoppage here, so.
For sure.
Interesting to see what this is going to be. I know a common penalty in girls lacrosse is called shooting space.
Oh.
So when you get in front of a player and make them unable to shoot it, that's when that's called. And
that's okay. So you get a clear lane for them to get an open shot.
Yeah, illegal procedure here, I guess, is the call. I saw the ref make that type of movement with her hands.
Yeah.
But we'll have a penalty shot here, but an easy save there.
Nice scoop up, huh?
Yeah, that's
and here
really good goaltending here so far.
Here she goes again. What a burner.
Stitkovac with speed.
Stitkovac, is she run track?
No, she's just a soccer player. She didn't take it all the way in. Pass across, couldn't find her teammate. It'll stay in bounds, though. It's still, either way, a great run.
Yeah, with soccer, you need your wind just like this.
Now Moran all the way in. Moran's going to fire wide, and it'll stay with Memorial.
Yeah, nice bid right there. I feel like I got thwarted by a defender. And Memorial's back at it as they beat them to the line.
Autumn Pelletier. And cutting into the middle, Stitkavac misses that one, picks up her own shot and scores!
Wow.
3-0 here, Stitkavac with her second of the day.
Just top shelf, number one hole, as they call it in hockey, upper left corner.
There's just really nothing that Reese Durkee could do about that. That's just a powerful shot there from right in front of her. Not much help from the defense there, but, you know, trying their best out there. But Alvirne definitely struggling here early, as still nothing on the scoreboard. Definitely interesting here.
We can edit that.
No, there's somebody in there.
We'll edit that later, Andrew.
3-0. Just
Good start.
3-1. No, 3-0. Yeah, keep it.
3-0. Yeah.
Keep it in your heads as you're watching this. But
this is encouraging, though, huh? You know. I know they haven't been able to pull out a win. I was at one of these games, and they lost by 1 point. It feels good to be up 3-0, though. Huh?
It does feel great to be up, and you know, you just trying to get as many wins as possible at this point. They lost to Kingswood here the other day, and what I heard was a real tough game as Kaylee Brunette tried to get it up to Moran, intercepted there on the near side by Michaela Meehan.
I mean, you want to get on the board. You want to get one W at least.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely wins are key, especially this late in the season. You know, it hasn't quite gone your way all year, so you definitely want as many wins as possible. But Alvirne really controlling things here, as we'll have another whistle and a stoppage of play.
Unlike the boys' game, they run 2 halves, correct?
They do run 2 halves, 2 25-minute halves here.
So another difference, so like the whistles.
Yeah, that's definitely a key difference here. Whistles
Ooh,
much
long
more.
Yeah, a little
here,
fainter. Yeah.
It's going to get out of bounds, though. So lucky there for Manchester, as now we're just not even going to look at the scoreboard because it's completely disconnected. So God knows how much time is left, but Moran gets it up, and guess who's running with it?
Stikovich? Am I right?
Yep. Absolutely. Plenty of people downfield. Takes it into the middle.
Wow.
Spins, gets it to
nice pass on
looking
the wing.
for Murphy.
Good turnover.
But Alvirne picks it up, and they've got a turnover here.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play by Alvirne right there.
Very good defensively. We'll have another
Stikovich just went right into 2 defenders, did a spin move, and almost got it off as she dished it off to the winger.
Not afraid of anybody there.
Guess not. I'd be careful.
Now Moran picks it up. She's got Pelletier down near side.
Nice dish.
Unfortunately, unable to pick that one up. Pelletier will keep it.
Nice.
Take it into the middle and wait for things to set up here.
So if she were to shoot, they would have to get out of the way?
Here comes Pelletier wide open. But we'll have a whistle before the shot. It'll be Broncos' ball.
Andrew, I was just curious. If she were to shoot, would they have to clear a path for her to have an open shot?
Not necessarily clear a path, but they wouldn't be able to just step right in front of her. We will have a penalty shot, it looks like. So that is...
There we go.
We'll have a timeout here to situate the clock here. I can hear Coach Gauklin.
Yeah, we lost the scoreboard, so they're trying to figure out how much time is on the clock.
Yeah.
When we lost power on it, there was about 12 minutes ticked off or remaining. So we're going to have to do some kind of estimate, I feel like.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to play a guess and check here. We'll go to the referees to see if they know, but I'm not even...
I think what they're going to do, I think they're going to leave it at 10 because they get the score up, and they're going to go from there. Because I think they got it working. I think they're just going to call it 10. And
the score is right at 3-0.
They're going to ballpark it, I think.
Yeah. Those goals came from Peyton Moran with 1, and then Elma Stitkavac with 2, who are posing as of right now for a picture, and that's Fatma Fatah down there, the all-star Crusader women's basketball player headed to Regis College next year to continue her athletic career, as we'll take a look and see what the scoreboard is going to say here for time. As I can hear the conversation down there. Okay, so they're keeping the time on the field. So scoreboard never really matters anyway. We're going to get back to game action now here finally.
Yeah.
As Pelletier is going to have the penalty shot, but it's not quite a free shot because you see the outer ring of players around her who can just close in on her. So you got to have a quick first step here. Pelletier shoots into the ground, and Durkee with the save.
Durkee with the snag. A couple good saves by Durkee already.
Clear missed Moran, now being taken up the field by Santiago.
Ooh, nice.
She spins, and Moran right there with the aggressive defense, but looks like it'll be a whistle.
Can't be too aggressive there, Andrew.
Peyton's called one of the most aggressive athletes in Memorial, as she's got her fair share of cards and fouls in both basketball and soccer.
Oh, I know the name from basketball.
Oh, yeah.
We've done many games.
Definitely do.
She's definitely a great defender.
In all sports, really, soccer, basketball, and lacrosse. She is very aggressive, but sometimes uses that aggression a little too much to get herself into a little bit of trouble.
Well, you know, we all got our faults.
Pelletier carries in, looking for Murphy. Bounce shot just over. Murphy's going to get her own rebound.
What a great inlet pass right there.
Behind the net there.
Good job on that 50-50 ball right there.
50-50 ball is still definitely a huge part of lacrosse here. Pass to the middle. Lily Hall is going to shoot one wide and high.
And Durkee gets down and gets the angle cut off. I think that was what impacted the altered shot.
Yeah, it definitely went off a stick there.
Now, can you do a detwigging in this?
Yes, you can actually.
Okay.
It's hardly ever happens from experience of watching this, but it's happened before, but it does not happen as much as in boys because the stick checks are way different in each of those games. As Alvirne is going to get there clear, they've got it into their own zone here. Man, the wind's really playing with that door over there,
it's a monster coming through, I feel like.
Man, the wind killing us here with the door. But we'll play on.
We will play on.
Of course, despite the wind monster in here.
It's okay. We can get through it.
Alvirne throws that one away, giving chase over near side. They pick it up with speed into the zone. Leaves it there for Rachel Stevens.
Running out of real estate.
Yeah, they are definitely running out of space down there. Got to get it away. Strong defense there from Moran.
Nice job. And that's that aggressiveness.
Moran picks it up and chucks it.
Nice outlet pass. Ooh, just off the stick. Gets it. Saved.
Good save there by Lila.
What action.
Stikkovac picks it up, and she's off and running with people to her right and left. Stikkovac makes a move.
Forget about it.
Pass to the middle there. Pelletier waiting now, finding Moran towards the top. And now Memorial is going to wait and set up their play that they want. Moran fakes high. Inside Moran all the way to the net. Trying to find a pass. Looks for Murphy, and it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Alvirne ball here. Tentatively 6 minutes down here to go in the half, but we're not quite sure if that number is right. That's what we'll go with because it's what the scoreboard says.
Stikkovac has got to be the fastest person on the field.
She is, absolutely. She's up there. Kaylee Murphy and Peyton Moran up there too, but Stikkovac's speed is the
elite
best part of her game for sure.
For sure.
As a short clear there, nearly intercepted by Lily Hall.
I feel like Peyton is a fan favorite, am I right?
Yeah, she's three-sport athlete, so always making her name known in games, especially with the aggression she has. I mean, people call her more aggressive than some of the male athletes here, which I would agree with, honestly. She's real aggressive. What in the world is going on down there? Who knows? We've got a stoppage of play here.
I feel like Jack Nicholson is about to pop his head through the door.
Little conversation here with the referees and the Bronco players.
I'm just going to have to barricade it a little better, but it's no big deal.
You want to Coach Gauquelin coming out here. Not too sure what's happening as we'll have a stoppage here. Coach Gauquelin on the field yelled to stop the clock. As I believe it'll still stay with Alvirne. At least I believe so. Not too sure what's happening here, but it will stay with Alvirne as they'll have a play here. Catherine Wadden controlling for them.
Yeah, Goffstown Alvirne hasn't had much of an opportunity.
Another whistle here.
They've had a couple shots turned away. They had that penalty shot. Other than that, Memorial's defense has been causing turnover after turnover.
Their defense is good.
And then they outlet the ball to Stikovac, and she's off.
Kaylee Brunette and Fatima Lividich, along with Lily Hall, Autumn Pelletier in there, have been pretty good so far today, as Alvirne has not been able to get the shots that they've probably wanted.
Right. I mean, it doesn't help. It can only help to be a basketball defender.
Right.
Like Peyton is.
Yeah, it's
with your
definitely
footwork.
Definitely a lot of similarities there. As she'll clear from the back of the end zone, Miss Stikovac, and it'll be in the stick of Kylie Grove. Rachel Stevens with it. She'll get tripped up, and that'll be, for sure, a whistle.
For sure. Hopefully she's all right.
Yep, up quickly, and Alvirne will continue to take some time off the clock here, as they'll try to run their own play. But yeah, I can even see just this wind is really, really strong here. I can even just see like the flag moving, definitely playing a factor here.
Yeah.
Is that wind.
There's a lot of people in the stands with blankies on.
Yeah, you know, they got jackets, pajama pants. It's not quite warm here, but it's also not too cold either.
It's both. You're right. It's not too cold, but it's also not like too hot.
Moran going to come off here. It looks like she's going to serve a penalty. So we'll have our first true penalty of the game. There's a lot of
recesses.
A lot of whistle stoppage of plays here, but not penalties called all that often, as we've got our first one here with Moran.
The long 15 seconds.
Yeah. I think that might be your favorite thing, huh? The shortness of the lacrosse penalties. They work it inside. Good defense there. Memorial trying to get the clear. They go to the middle to Pelletier.
Great pass, a home run pass almost. About 30
Lila
yards.
Colangelo to her right. Murphy right in front of her. She goes to Murphy. Murphy makes the catch inside. She lost it, and it's a turnover.
Ooh, just chucks it way
Alvirne.
deep.
Yeah, she chucked that thing.
And it landed in the basket, though.
Alvirne got a free run at things here. We'll have another whistle with 2:50 to go in the first half. Tentatively, yeah. Put an asterisk on that. As Alvirne trying to carry it into their own zone here.
I mean, if they don't get a goal before the halftime, that's going to be a little deflating, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to get one will get their heads back in the game.
Yeah, you saw it last night with Manchester not being able to get the goal. That was pretty deflating as they went on to lose that game 12-2, but they're up 3-0 here. Big shutout going on right now.
Would you consider calling a timeout if you're Alvirne right now?
Yeah, I would.
Just to put something together?
Carries in, was checked hard there. And we'll have
probably a penalty shot, perhaps?
A whistle, possibly a penalty shot. We'll wait to see the signal from the referee. But Memorial really controlling all aspects of this game so far. We will have a penalty shot.
Yeah. An angled one.
Santiago bounces
it. Fell out of the basket, unfortunately.
Lividich picks it up, gives to Hall. Hall will clear it to Pelletier, and Memorial will be out of trouble here. So after the penalty shot, nothing doing for Alvirne here. Memorial up with speed. Pelletier with Colangelo to her right. Murphy in front again. Trying to get it to Murphy. Whistle here, 1:40 to go.
Yeah, she went to take the penalty shot, Andrew, and the ball slipped out, unfortunately.
Is that what happened? I couldn't tell if
never
there
got
was
a
a
shot
stick
off.
check there.
Never got the opportunity to shoot it. The ball just
completely fell out of the basket.
Well,
huh?
this wind, anything could have happened. It could have been a wrist thing. I don't know.
Moran out of the box here. Gets it to the middle, turning and shooting. Hall never got in her basket. Alvirne picks it up with speed. Addison Lemire trying to spin through traffic there.
They're too aggressive there, I'd say, yeah.
Final minute of play here, first half. Memorial still leading Alvirne 3-0.
Yeah,
as what is looking a promising game for them so far.
Yeah, Alvirne, I've looked at the scores in their season. It's pretty widespread disparity. However, they've only let up 3. You can take that so far.
Moran picks up, just running in circles around everybody. Moran, that one hit Pelletier. She had no idea it was coming.
Blind pass, never saw it coming. But she's fast.
But she picks it up with speed into the middle, waiting for her teammate. That one I could tell got checked out of her stick there. Colangelo with it.
Your coach is telling them, come on, get on your horse. You got 20 seconds.
Holding to the middle. Murphy and Moran fighting for it. Murphy in the middle is going to try to
it's down to 5.
get a quick one in there.
So the 3-second disparity here. Just good defense.
Alvirne's going to clear. And that'll do it for the first half. Memorial leading 3-0 here at the end of 25 minutes. Elma Stitkovac with 2 goals and Peyton Moran with 1. But we will take a break here from Manchester Public Television. Andrew Arndt, Michael Gonzalez will be back in the second half with more women's lacrosse action. We are back for the second half of women's lacrosse action here at Shabbat McDonough Field here on the campus of Manchester Memorial High School. Andrew Arndt and Michael Gonzalez joining you here. Michael, we had a pretty good first half, wouldn't you say? 3-0, pretty low scoring, but Memorial is just 25 minutes away from winning their first game of the season.
This just in, that might have been the quickest goal to start a game this year.
8 seconds.
So I got word from Concord.
Interesting.
We have some time issues, logistics.
Clock was a big issue there in the last half, as we had no idea how much time was actually left, but pretty quick.
The wind is really picking up, Andrew. Really
it is. Stitkovac able to win the draw, and she's in with speed. We're going to say that a million times today. Stitkovac on the loose, bringing it all the way in. Saved there by Durkee.
Durkee's been on the ball today.
She has been really good. She's made a lot of good saves. Only allowed 3 goals to clear there over the head of Colangelo, and Alvirne's got speed with Emily Lopez Carrasco.
Nice pass by the goalie there with what looks like a big laundry basket. Hard to throw the ball 30 yards in the air accurately.
No, it's not easy to throw with that stick at all.
For sure.
As it's really helpful for the goalie in general, but definitely tough to throw with, as there was a little bit of slashing there. Lila Colangelo, that'll be called. It'll stay with Alvirne.
Yeah, like a half slash.
Yeah, not quite a full slash, but definitely enough for a whistle to be blown.
So Alvirne really needs to get some kind of game plan going to penetrate the defense of Memorial.
Yeah, they really haven't given the defense much to do here quite yet today. From my looks today, they're like just standing there.
Nice pass, good outlet.
Moran finds her wide open
Another
teammate,
one.
Kaylee Murphy.
In stride.
With plenty of space. Makes move to the right. Murphy all the way in. Murphy whips one and scores. Memorial leads 4-0.
Wow, Murphy just did a deke and shot it right in the net.
Move to the right side and then easy. Plenty of space for her to give Memorial the 4-0 lead.
See if the scoreboard reflects.
And it does.
Nice.
Check that out. As we're not sure what happened with that, but that'll always remain a mystery. As Stitkovac will go at it in the draw against Michaela Meehan. And I heard that's what it's called. It's not called a face-off. It's called a draw. So just another difference here.
Another little tweak in the rules, like the whistle and everything else.
So we'll have some subs here for Memorial as Jenna DePietro and Madison McCaffrey, the junior and sophomore, going in here.
Like the boys game, the face-off is crucial.
It is crucial as Alvirne wins that one on the fly. It's also harder to control possession off the face-off because it's in the middle of the two sticks and then flies up in the air and you got no idea where it is, and then it's hard to scoop off the turf. So definitely an interesting aspect of the game here.
For sure.
As I could hear Coach Gocklin yell his play to his players. Alvirne going to try to get into the zone cleanly here. Murphy with the defense, not like she can really do much there. She's in attack. Couldn't go past the 30-yard line. So that's the difference between these two games. The attack can go up to the opposing 30-yard line instead of just half field.
Like ghouls.
Right. You see them all standing there in a line. DePietro and McCaffrey, who just came in, the same thing there on attack. But it'll look like it'll be a turnover here. Brunette finding Stitkavak, unable to catch that one, but who cares anyway, right? She's got plenty of speed.
Wow.
Whistle blown.
Yeah, that whistle is a little more faint.
Elma not happy with that call. She had plenty of time. And now this is the only unfortunate thing with those whistles is she has to come back here. Even though there was a whistle and it could have been a play on, she's got to come all the way back to the 20 and start running again, which is a little hard to understand in my opinion. It's a little weird, but Stitkavak makes the pass over to Moran, just a little low, but it'll get to Murphy either way, so the pass does work.
It did.
As Murphy has plenty of people in the middle, finding Moran on the catch and go. Moran shot it right into the stick of Durkee. Gets her own rebound behind the net. Right in the middle, McCaffrey with a wide open shot. Big save by Durkee, though, and it'll go out of bounds.
What a save by Durkee. That pass, though, over the middle was money, and Durkee just thwarted it away.
That was a great pass, but a great shot is another save there.
I mean, Andrew, this could be 10-0 if it hadn't been for Durkee.
It really could. Everything's going Memorial's way here.
Ooh, nice
21
moves.
minutes to go. Pass out of the stick. McCaffrey going to try to pick it up with DePietro.
Ooh, heavy action.
Wanted a penalty there.
That was a fan you could hear getting really into the game. It's intense.
Stitkavak picks up, running through everybody, makes a move through two people, carrying into the zone, but
another whistle.
To nobody's surprise, we'll have a whistle here.
Yeah.
With 20 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the second half. Manchester Memorial / West, we haven't said that enough, is leading 4-0 here over the Alvirne Broncos.
Yes, West. Now we're even.
Right, for sure. Stitkavak makes a little bit of a risky pass over there trying to find Lily Hall.
A lot of boxing out.
She does. Hall right into the middle. Hall's going to let one go. Saved by Durkee.
Another save.
McCaffrey gets a rebound all the way out. Stitkavak controlling. Takes it all the way in. 2 goals already. Stitkavak gets her third, and she's got the hat trick. Memorial leads 5-0.
Hat trick, baby. Enjoy it. That's a great job. A moment she'll never forget.
She's not getting any of my hats, but I'm sure somebody will chuck one out there. But that play just started off with a good shot inside by McCaffrey, and then a rebound, and then it just really everything came together. Stitkavak got an easy lane, and she was able to just dump that one in there for her third goal of the game.
I don't see any hats, but we'll throw a Kyle point out for her.
We absolutely will. There's a Kyle point for Stitkavak as we'll have another draw. And look at this. We've got all 4 players on the same side of the circle right next to each other.
I see that, an overloaded circle.
So definitely interesting. So, yeah, that's exactly what they were trying to do, just win it in front of them. Lily Hall picks up. She's got speed in the zone, finding Murphy. That one will get all the way to the net, to Durkee, who will try to clear at least. She will get it to her teammate, and Alvirne will be out of some trouble. They try to connect the pass there. Good defense there. Moran misses the catch. Alvirne having trouble there, scooping it to DePietro, Hall, and Moran in on it. So really a 3-on-1 there for Alvirne, but we'll have a whistle.
Yeah, I heard
and
that
stoppage
as well.
of play.
Heard the whistle. A lot of Nutrizone action.
Absolutely. There's a lot of different things going on. We'll have a penalty. No, she looks like she was trying to send somebody off the field, but nobody will come off. It'll just be Alvirne ball.
Good rush.
Now, another difference between the two games is look at how crowded this side of the field is. You see a lot of white jerseys there, as that's exactly why they get the clear. McCaffrey drops it, but Stikovac
Yeah, watch out for her.
on the run again. Plenty of people to her left and right, but another whistle.
Yeah, I heard it too. So it looks like a timeout, Andrew.
Interesting move here. 8:27 to go. Memorial leading 5-0, and Coach Gocklin is going to take a timeout.
Now, Alvirne is only running 2 substitutes today. So cardio is the name of the game.
Yeah, maybe that's one of the reasons why they haven't won a lot of games is they don't have a lot of subs down there on the sideline. I believe, only 2 or 3, and they're just trying to compete in this game here at this point. You know, there's just not much you can do when you don't have that many subs. You know, Kyle saw it in the game here, Nashua South against Manchester Lacrosse. There's really nothing you can do with not a lot of subs, and even we kind of saw it there in the Trinity game for baseball, is they really didn't have a lot of subs.
Get a recruit.
They were unable to win that one.
You got to figure if they're combining schools, it's tough enough to put a team together as it is. So
yeah.
So they're lucky to have the 5 subs they have. They could be Alvirne, who has to only run 2. You know, so that's another disadvantage, and it might be reflective of their record, Andrew, when you don't have the depth.
Yeah, you know, depth's a huge part of this game, obviously, but it's really 2 subs here on the sideline. Definitely tough to deal with, but you know, you just gotta play with what you got, and that's what Alvirne's been doing this season.
I give them credit. You know what? Coming out every time, competing, this is definitely beneficial towards their lives.
It is. You know, it teaches a lot of different things. You know, just persevering. You know, some of these schools have huge sidelines with 18 subs, and what does that really do? It doesn't do much. But, you know, these teams with 2 subs, you know, they might not win a lot of games, but their players are definitely learning more.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Game experience, learning on the job.
And the other one, sun shining bright here as Memorial take over at the exact spot they stopped when Coach Gocklin called the timeout.
Ooh,
long pass over missed Murphy. And that will stay inbounds.
Good hustle.
I thought with the speed of that turf, that might have gone out, but great hustle there from Murphy. She controls back to the top. Moran taking her sweet time trying to find an open teammate.
Yeah, I mean.
To the left, Moran right down the middle.
Durkee again.
Big save.
Durkee's on fire.
That one gets floated to the back of the net. Pelletier trying to pick it up. In the middle there, looking for, it looked like it was Hall that she was looking for, Lily Hall, but Jenna DePietro able to pick it up as we'll have another whistle here.
Yeah, I definitely heard that. A lot of whistles.
Oh, wow. Right back to play. Moran down the center wide. It'll stay with Memorial.
Did Durkee get a piece of that?
I would think so. I don't think that shot was just that wide for no reason. I feel like she definitely got a piece. McCaffrey waiting right in front of the net.
And
good
tight.
defense there. Moran picks up.
Turned away again by Durkee.
That was a save.
Durkee's got save after save.
Another whistle here for a penalty. I can see the ref made some kind of motion maybe for a slash.
Yeah, a full slash on that one.
Nobody going to come off for it. But Memorial take over right to the front of the net. McCaffrey denied there, back to the top. Stikovac can't get control, though, as now she does. She'll wait at the top, use the burners.
Burst.
Get right in the middle. Stikovac to the middle of the lane, before she could shoot, we heard a whistle, and this may be a penalty shot.
Andrew, when she lags, she lulls you, and then bursts of speed, dynamic player, Stikovac.
Absolutely. She's going to take the penalty shot here from the hash mark at about the 12-yard line. Looks like she's waiting for the refs. Okay, Stikovac all the way in, and she buries it for her 4th of the day, 6-0 Memorial.
A 4-bagger on the day so far, and the game ain't over. She could put 2 hat tricks together.
I think she's going to end up putting more up there because she's the most dominant goal scorer on this team. Moran and Murphy have the other ones. But the thing with Stikovac, she is not afraid to shoot it like some of the players definitely are. She's just really okay with shooting the ball whenever she wants to, and it's really worked like a charm today as she's got, as you just called it, a 4-bagger.
That's right.
4 of the 6, which is incredible.
Yeah, and you can reduce that down to 2/3.
You know, as everybody who watches us knows, I'm not the greatest mathematician.
We like to pick on you for it, but it's all in fun.
Absolutely. I'm not the greatest mathematician here, but that's not what I do for a job anyways. This is what we do. We don't do math here. So it is 2/3, I guess, but Alvirne will pick up. I mean, yeah.
Back to the action.
After the math talk, Memorial with a big turnover there. Long pass, unable to connect, but waiting wide open. Murphy with nobody in front of her, a wide open shot, and Manchester leads 10-0. I mean, that was no defense in the middle. You know, Murphy just got the wide open pass.
She was zigging while they were zagging, and she put it right home. Good try by Durkee, because Durkee's been money today, but that's just unfair.
She has, yeah. That was
how are you going to save that thing?
Yeah, I mean, that was one-on-one. The definition of one-on-one there. Colangelo is going to go in for McCaffrey.
And Murphy's quite the player herself.
Legallo also going to come off here. That was Murphy's 2nd of the day, so goal score leaderboard here. Stikovac with 4, Murphy with 2, and then Moran with the 1. But really, Memorial still hitting hard. 7-0 as they've got 4 in this half already. In the first 10 minutes, that's more than they got in the entire half, the entire first half. But thrown away there, a little bit of a lazy pass gives Alvirne a free turnover.
You know, I'm usually the homer, and I am a homer, but I would like to see the Broncos put one on the board just for morale.
Yeah, for sure. You know,
I want everyone to feel good, you know?
Yeah, you know, shutouts are good, but, you know, in a position like this, they're not really as meaningful here. Moran picks up. She's got speed, using her legs, get up the field. Moran all the way to the middle, has teammates wide open, but she shoots it right into the stick of Durkee, and I feel like Coach Gauquelin might chew her out for that one.
Durkee still, though, getting the job done.
Alvirne moving up the field quickly, blowing by the defenders. Stikovac, yeah, they're going to get her for a cross check there. She stuck the arms out a little bit there, I saw, but they'll give her the penalty. But very rarely people come off, so even for a cross check like that, it'll just be a stoppage of play, and then Alvirne ball.
Here they go. Here's a good chance for Alvirne.
Moving in here, Addison Lemire working on Brunette, who then lays off.
Yeah, backs up, gives a little cushion, like a cornerback in football.
You know, you don't want to get penalties in that area of the field.
No, because that would be a shot, correct?
I believe it would be, yes. Defense there from Hall.
This is Alvirne's opportunity right now.
It is definitely their opportunity to score is right here. They're in the zone to do it, but they can't find the shot. The Memorial defense is just suffocating here.
I would say so.
I mean, look at it. You know, they've got a lot of white shirts here trying to make a move on Hall.
There's nowhere to go.
Back to the top. She's just got nowhere to go. The perimeter defense
Good communication,
is
too.
killing them there. Brunette giving pressure.
Brunette's been on it all day.
She's also a basketball and soccer player. So like Moran, she's really here for defenses. She's a defensive-minded player.
Basketball and soccer are the perfect sports to combine with this.
Absolutely. And big collision there at the 15-yard line will result in a whistle here with 13 minutes to play in the second half. Memorial still leading 7-0 over the Alvirne Broncos.
I just hope everyone's all right. Looks like it.
Seems that everybody is. Pass connects there with Lily Hall. She'll run for days. She gets through everybody. She's got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Hall into the zone. Pass looking and not complete.
Now, if she could have that back, she's probably going to fire away because
Yeah.
as an opportunity, it's like a rushing defenseman, you know, Bobby Orr style.
Yeah, that space you kind of want to fire away.
Yeah,
There, just why not?
get yourself a highlight.
Because we do have in this sport the mercy rule, well, not mercy rule, the point at when the clock becomes running clock no matter what is 10 goals. So if Memorial was able to get 3 more here, there would be running clock no matter what, even on the goals. So that would be a huge thing for them to get. I can hear
It's trying to get in again, the monster.
battling with the door over there.
It's not happening.
But Memorial with plenty of space. Right in the middle pass. Mr. Moran going to get that one. Moran brings it into the center.
Ooh, nice.
Peyton Moran looking for options, but whistle blown here.
Now, these players are unaware of the wind monster, but they got their own problems with the wind down there.
Yeah, you know, they've got no idea what we're dealing with up here, but I'm sure the wind is not fun for them to run directly into. Moran takes it all the way in. Save there by Durkee. I didn't even see where that one went, but it stayed out of the net. So that will be a save for Durkee.
Durkee's going to make my top 3 at least.
Into the middle there, shot.
Another
right
save by Durkee.
by. She's been really on her game. I mean, she could get the players of the game here.
Oh, yeah, like in the top 3, she's absolutely in there.
I mean, she really can't be at fault for a lot of these goals. You know, they're just all really good shots. Moran to the center. Murphy buries it for her hat trick.
Oh, she's
and
got one
Memorial
too now.
goes up 8-0. Second player with a hat trick here tonight is Kaylee Murphy.
We're running out of hats.
We are, you know, we've only got so many up here, but I see some people in the stands that could throw them down there if they want to. But I mean, lots being said here about a team when 2 players have 7 of your 8 goals.
You know
So
how hard
definitely,
you know how hard it is to throw a hat from the stands, Andrew?
yeah, it's hard. I've tried at hockey games and missed severely badly. Amani Martin going to go in here for Memorial, the first-year senior player.
Yeah, if you look at the Broncos, they're just they are tired because they're just running around with no break. There's girls out there that haven't been subbed in for once.
They have not really got a break here. Excuse me,
goes
that was
again.
not Amani. That was Isabel Collier going in, also a first-year player. So definitely confusing on my part, but that is Isabel Collier going in, but with plenty of speed. Stickavac brings
Another
it right
save.
in, saved by Durkee.
Wow, this could be honestly 20-0 right now if it wasn't for Durkee.
I mean, yeah, it's 8-0, and she's got a bunch of key saves that were not even like remotely easy. As we'll have a
I heard a whistle before the goal happened.
10 minutes to go here in the second half. Memorial on top of Alvirne 8-0 and are just they're able to taste that first win here.
Oh yeah, I mean, if everything goes right, so far so good. But yeah, they're looking to get their first W, and potentially a running clock W.
Right, Hall with the penalty shot. She shoots it wide, but looked like DePietro was there to keep it Memorial ball, but no signal from the referee yet, so a little bit confusing. It will say with Memorial. DePietro into Colangelo. Carries, goes right to the net, but kept out of there by the Alvirne defense. Pass in the middle, trying to find DePietro. Alvirne will try to carry it out. Moran, good defense there. Spins her around, and we'll have a whistle.
Yeah, I heard that whistle too, Andrew. I'll tell you what, the time of possession has definitely favored Memorial West.
Absolutely clear there. Colangelo intercepts with speed down the field. Collier in front of her. And she stops because of a whistle that I didn't even hear.
I did hear that one. I heard that one.
So your hearing is better than mine.
Well, I got a good angle, too.
That's true. I'm over here in the farthest box, and you're in the second farthest box, so I didn't hear the whistle. It was definitely closer to you. But Colangelo into the center, and we've got a new goal scorer. 9-0 Memorial as Colangelo is able to get on the board for her first one of the afternoon. 9-0 Crusaders.
That was a missile top shelf in with the big nets. Durkee can only do so much.
I mean, yeah, you're not able to. Now Amani Martin is going to come in here for Memorial, so she'll get her first action of the day. But, yeah, really just unable to do anything there. She was wide open, spun right to the middle. It is not what, she can do. She can't do anything. But it is also the skill of the people shooting here for Memorial. That was a skilled shot. She picked exactly where she wanted to put it, and that was just a skilled shot for the 9th goal, and we're one away from running time here.
Yeah, she called corner pocket. She nailed it.
Just like in pool, she called the pocket. We'll have a draw here at center field. Stitkavak able to get possession there, so she's owned just about everything here today.
She's won 8 out of 11. I've been
So you got the tally over there. All right.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Stitkavak with speed into the middle, rips and scores for her 5th of the day, and there's the 10th. Memorial leads 10-0.
And like you said, Andrew,
effortless, just effortless.
Just to back up your argument, Andrew was not fibbing when he said the clock would be running, and there it is.
And yeah, there it goes. I mean, down
definitely a
to
running
7:50.
Clock. It's running, yeah.
As unless Alvirne is going to get one more here, this will be a running clock for the remainder of the game, which will work definitely in favor
of what?
Really just everybody. Alvirne. Alvirne just trying to just get this game over with, probably, down 10-0. But at the same time, you don't want any injuries. So it's running clock is never always a bad thing.
Celtics are on tonight, too.
Absolutely. I'll be there myself in just a little bit.
Running clock does favor you then.
Holy
the wind monster's
yeah, we've
back.
got the wind up here, but we'll have another draw. Stitkavak unable to win that one herself, but Moran over there trying to pick it up. She will and control possession. That wasted 50 seconds there on that goal. 50 seconds down off the clock on just a goal, and another wide open shot.
Saved by Durkee.
Out of bounds. It'll stay with Memorial.
You're right about that 50 seconds. Think how much time has not come off the clock when they were just talking.
Collier turning around, and Collier scores. How about that? This first-year senior player, Isabel Collier, gets the 11th goal for the Crusaders, as I think that's the exclamation point, honestly. That'll definitely
get that ball for her.
Yeah, get the ball there.
That's a beautiful moment.
Are they going to not count that?
Oh, unfortunately, they're not going to count it.
They're not.
Give the ball back.
Going to count it. Man, that sucks. Her first career goal, and they're not going to count it.
She's got the chance to do it right here.
Right here on the penalty shot. She could do it again. Collier brings it in and just misses wide.
Just missed it wide. Yeah, you're right.
God, that's got to be so deflating for her. She gets her first career goal, and it gets taken off the board.
It's like getting asked to go to prom and then, stood up at the dance.
It's just, you hate to see it.
Oh, well, we're moving on.
But we'll stay 10-0 here, so she will not be a new goal scorer.
We still got time for this to happen.
That was the double hat trick there. I just realized for Stitkavak, Peyton Moran will come out for what I would think would be the remainder of the game with just about 5 minutes to go.
Number 5, Peyton Moran right there.
Great game from her. 1 goal and a lot of assists. The pass from Colangelo misses Collier.
One thing I've noticed about Peyton Moran, whether it be basketball or lacrosse, she's having fun.
Oh, absolutely. She's always having fun. That's the best part about sports, when people are able to have fun. You know, sports weren't created to make your living off of. You know, plenty of people do make their living off of it, but it's just for fun, and especially here, you know, you just trying to have fun, and it's not fun if you're just down all the time. So
it's stressful too.
Even with the tough season they've had, you know, they all have fun, but this is rewarding for them to get a big win like this.
I'm proud of them. You know, we do a lot of games, and it's good to see us on the other side.
Absolutely, yeah, we do.
Been rough lately.
Yeah, we've got a lot of first wins that we've covered here. We covered baseball's first home win as Collier picks that one up. We covered boys lacrosse first and second wins, and then we've now got most likely, I mean, I don't want to jinx anything, but girls lacrosse first win as well.
Well, every sport we do, we always get a first win.
Consider us good luck.
Well, I consider it a long season, and they're bound to win once.
Collier going in the net. She really wants that first career goal. Turns and shoots just wide.
Tried the back of the net shot.
We'll have a whistle with 3:40 to go here.
I didn't hear a whistle that time, but you did?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. It's confirmed.
I did hear the whistle.
We said the word whistle a lot.
Oh, my God. I mean, you've heard it so many times, you know, definitely more prominent in this game.
Well,
Martins
picks
it up, and she's going to try to go with it. I saw a little bit of a slash there, and yep, there's the whistle.
Yep. It's a more subdued whistle, I feel like, in this game.
Yeah, you know, definitely.
Maybe the wind's carrying it, too.
Martin bringing it in here, trying to find
nice
somebody.
Pass over the middle.
Gets it. Stitkovac into the middle. Fires and scores for the 7th time today.
Congratulations.
I mean, she's my player of the game already before the game even ends. 7 goals off the stick of number 4, the junior Alma Stitkovac. I mean, that's got to be a player of the game.
I don't know, Andrew. Of course it is.
Yeah,
She's
absolutely.
Completely dominates. She scored with 8 seconds into the game and just bookends one right there. And, Andrew, you're right. The clock is still running.
11-0 here is that one.
It's a nice score to look at.
Will count. Isabel Collier going to take the draw here for Memorial. Lots of time coming off as we are nearing the last 2 minutes of this half.
A lot of games that go to 21, they call 11 a skunk, and this is 11-0. They would call that a skunk.
7 of those goals off the stick of Stitkovac. 2 off the stick of Murphy as Collier wins the draw all by herself.
Give her a lane. Give her a lane and let her go. She's going to do it.
Collier going to bring it all the way. Oh, no. Ruined by a whistle.
I heard the whistle. She was busting towards Paydort right there. But the whistle got her. We got a chance right here, Andrew. Here's our moment.
So it'll be a...
No, never mind.
I was going to say penalty shot, but no, Alvirne will keep it, and they will try to clear. 90 seconds to go. Picked up there by Emily Lopez. Carrasco will turn it over.
They're going to feed her. I know it.
Stitkovac trying to find Collier. She'll go over the top, and it goes in for her 8th goal of the game.
Let's give it to Collier.
Mean, my God.
She might have got a piece of it.
Yeah, they're going to celebrate around her.
She got the piece of it.
She got a piece of it, so there's the first career goal. We'll give it to her.
I'm checking the
for
tape.
Isabel Collier.
I'm checking the tape right now, and it got a piece of her, Andrew. It's a goal.
12-0, and this clock is just probably going to run out, but Elma Stitkovac will come off the field here as she's going to be my player of the game. Absolutely. I mean, 7 goals, maybe even 8, who knows, but I mean, honestly, she absolutely phenomenal game out of number 4 as she poses for probably the player of the game picture there.
It probably is the player of the game picture.
Down for the last 30 seconds, but you know.
And adds an assist to the board right there as she fed the ball right to number 1 who put it home.
I mean, that's her presence. You know, she can't afford to be suspended from games because, you know, they obviously need her. She got 7 of the 12 games as we move down to the final 5 seconds. But Manchester Memorial has their first lacrosse win of the season, 12-0 over the Alvirne
That's it.
Broncos.
There's no air horn, but that is it.
As that'll officially do it, as they're going to go get their goalie. But what a game here. Crusaders own this game. They definitely get to absolutely enjoy this one.
I'm so happy. Look at this. They just won the Super Bowl. They're going to Disney World. This is awesome.
I mean, a great all-around game from them, 12-0. But, Gonzo, you got any last words before we wrap this up?
I'm beaming with pride. Manchester just got voted one of the top 10 cities to live in the country, and we're witnessing why right now. Yes, we did.
It's an incredible game. A little recap here. Stitkavac led the way with 7 goals, then 2 off the stick of Kaylee Murphy, 1 each for Peyton Moran, Lila, and Isabel Collier. So absolutely phenomenal game here. But for everybody behind the scenes, Kyle Heavey, Jason Cody, Brendan McCormick, and Joe Lar, and for my broadcast partner, Michael Gonzalez, I am Andrew Arndt. Thank you for watching coverage of high school women's lacrosse, and we will see everybody next time.